You ever met someone after many years, only to find that they still remembered every little detail about you? Most humans struggle to remember faces they haven't seen in years. But what if I told you that one of the most unforgettable memories on Earth doesn't belong to a human at all? It belongs to an elephant. For decades, scientists believed that the phrase "an elephant never forgets" was just a popular saying. But after years of research and countless real-life observations, they discovered something extraordinary. Elephants don't just remember places, they remember voices, they remember emotions, and in some remarkable cases, they even remember people they haven't seen for years. One story in particular left both scientists and wildlife caretakers speechless. Years ago at a wildlife sanctuary, a young elephant arrived frightened, weak, and badly injured. Among all the people working there, one caretaker quietly dedicated himself to helping the animal recover. Every morning he brought fresh food, cleaned its wounds, spoke in the same calm voice, and patiently earned its trust. Months later, the elephant recovered and was transferred to another reserve. Years passed. Neither of them expected to meet again, but fate had a different plan. Nearly 12 years later, the caretaker returned to the sanctuary. One elderly elephant suddenly stopped eating, lifted its trunk into the air, and slowly walked toward him. Instead of asking for food, it gently touched the man's hand with its trunk and let out a soft rumble. The caretaker whispered the elephant's name. The elephant remained beside him as if no time had passed. Everyone watching wondered the same question. Was this only a coincidence? Or had the elephant truly remembered him after all those years? Modern science suggests that stories like this may be possible. Elephants have the largest brain of any land animal. The regions responsible for memory, learning, and emotions are highly developed. They remember water sources, migration routes, family members, and dangerous places for decades. Older females guide entire herds using memories collected over a lifetime. Researchers have also observed elephants, old friends, comforting one another and quietly touching the bones of deceased family members. These behaviors suggest that elephants remember not only places, but relationships and emotions as well. Perhaps the most fascinating question is not whether elephants remember humans, but why. Scientists believe elephants connect memories with emotions. A kind voice, a gentle touch, or a moment of safety can become unforgettable. Maybe that is why kindness leaves such a lasting impression. The next time you see an elephant, don't just see the world's largest land animal. See a mind capable of trust, empathy, memory, and lifelong bonds. Somewhere in the wild, an elephant may still remember a single human, simply because that person once chose kindness, and perhaps that is one of nature's greatest miracles. If this story changed the way you see elephants, subscribe to Animal Mind Lab for more incredible stories from the hidden world of animal minds. Nearly 12 years passed. The caretaker had almost forgotten that chapter of his life. One day he was invited back to visit the same wildlife reserve. He wasn't expecting anything unusual. After all, hundreds of elephants had lived there over the years. The chances of one remembering him seemed almost impossible. As he slowly walked toward the elephant enclosure, something unexpected happened. One of the oldest elephants suddenly stopped eating. It lifted its trunk high into the air, almost as if it was searching for a familiar scent. For a few long seconds, everything was still. Then the elephant began walking, not running, not showing aggression, just slowly, calmly, with complete confidence. The closer it came, the quieter everyone became. The caretakers exchanged confused looks. No one understood what was happening. When the elephant finally reached the fence, it stretched out its trunk. Instead of asking for food, it gently touched the man's hand, then his shoulder. Then it let out a soft, low rumble, a sound elephants often use when greeting trusted companions. The man stood there in complete silence. He softly whispered the elephant's name. The elephant didn't move away. Instead, it stayed beside him, as if no time had passed at all. People watching couldn't believe what they were seeing. Was this simply a coincidence? Or had the elephant truly remembered someone it hadn't seen for more than a decade? For years, scientists have been trying to answer exactly that question. And what they discovered about an elephant's brain is far more incredible than most people imagine. For a long time, many people believed that stories like this were simply emotional coincidences. But modern science tells a very different story. An elephant's brain weighs around 5 kilograms, making it the largest brain of any land animal on Earth. More importantly, the parts of the brain responsible for memory, learning, and emotions are highly developed. Researchers have discovered that elephants don't just remember locations. They remember experiences. They remember relationships. and they remember how someone made them feel. In the wild, this incredible memory is often the difference between life and death. During long periods of drought, elephant families may travel hundreds of kilometers searching for water. The oldest female, known as the matriarch, leads the journey. She isn't following a map. She's following memories collected over decades. She remembers hidden water sources, safe migration routes, and dangerous places to avoid. Without her memory, an entire family could be lost. Scientists have also observed elephants greeting old friends with excitement, touching trunks, making deep, gentle calls, and comforting one another. These remarkable behaviors suggest that elephants remember not only places, but also relationships and emotions. And if elephants can remember family members for decades, perhaps remembering one kind human is not so impossible after all. Perhaps the most fascinating question isn't whether elephants remember humans. It's why they remember them. Scientists believe elephants connect memories with emotions. A kind voice, a gentle touch, and a moment of safety can become unforgettable. Their memory is not just about fact, it is about feelings. Maybe that is why kindness leaves such a powerful mark on an elephant's mind. The next time you see an elephant, don't just see the largest land animal on Earth. See a living mind capable of empathy, trust, loyalty, and lifelong memories. Somewhere in the forests of Africa or Asia, an elephant may still carry the memory of a single human, not because that person was famous or powerful, but because they once chose kindness. Perhaps that is the greatest lesson elephants can teach us. Real intelligence is not only about solving problems, it is about remembering those who made us feel safe. If this story changed the way you see elephants, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to Animal Mind Lab, where every story reveals the hidden intelligence of the animal world. Because the more we understand animals, the more we understand ourselves.